A pleasure to me all at last, and here we are once again with I Found It First Season 3. So what I have to offer for this piece is, well, for the most part, while I have focused on the Instagram pieces, a good majority of things have been shared around other platforms regarding social media, until I closed them all off. And Instagram is of course the latest send-off that I had to make. Here in 2025, this was something that I almost wanted to leave up for preservation or archive purposes, but knowing the fact that I've made the full commitment to keep social media out, we might as well have executed all accounts as to maintain a good livelihood going forward, but more importantly, to recover from whatever may have been inflicted. And at this point though, I have nothing wrong. And I pretty much have nothing to lose anymore. So why don't we go on ahead and pick out another former Instagram exclusive, which of course were a couple of tiger cubs fighting. And there you pretty much have it. It's always adorable to see some little babies fight each other, regardless of what animal species it may be, even humans. But one thing I might as well address at this point is that some people have pointed this out. There's no audio in these clips. Instagram exclusives, for the most part, have their own audio, but for some reason they're just not showing up in the editing process. So as of late, I have been adding music as a means to compensate for this issue. It's just kind of odd, really, because when I played these files, the audio seems to be working perfectly, although it's a bit quiet for some reason. And I don't exactly know how the audio somehow goes off like that, or just disappears. It could be because of a filing error. But either way, this kind of lack of audio, I have had a few videos in which that they had audio to begin with. A few Instagram exclusive videos had their own audio files and they were fine, but it just seems that with the more recent ones, like this one, not so much. Well, I guess not much more can be said about this sort of thing. It's probably a minor issue at best, but maybe a bit of a setback at worst. Really though, it doesn't affect a whole lot, really. The whole thing is, these are tiger cubs fighting it out at the Shalom Zoo, about an hour away from my home. Anyways though, that's it for today's piece, but I'll be back with more coming soon on I Found It First.